It was bedtime for Dragon, and he was just finishing his usual mug of warm milk and mustard.
Ooh.
He brushed his teeth, and then he got ready to settle into his cozy bed for a good long snooze. Dragon was very cozy. So cozy, he happily wiggled his toes.
Good night, toes,
He said. Dragon liked saying goodnight to his toes. He said goodnight, dresser, and goodnight, bedpost. Goodnight, lamp, and goodnight, ceiling. And then he noticed the moon glowing outside, like it was his own special nightlight.
And a very good night to you, Moon.
He happily sighed. The next night, Dragon had his usual warm milk. Dragon had slept so well last night. Tonight he decided to say goodnight to everything he saw again. Goodnight, toes, lamp, and ceiling, and finally, goodnight, moon. But something was strange about the moon. It seemed smaller. It looked like the moon was starting to shrink. Dragon liked the moon. He decided to ask Ostrich for help. Ostrich hurried right over. She was always eager to help.
What's wrong?
Asked Ostrich.
The moon is shrinking.
Oh. It is? Oh, that's not good.
Said Ostrich.
What should we do about it?
We need to get closer. Even closer.
But they still weren't close enough to the moon. Ostrich pondered for a bit.
Aha! We need to climb up towards the moon. Then we'll get a good look at it.
So, Ostrich got on a box to get closer to the moon. Ostrich was now closer to the moon, but it still seemed so far away. Ostrich thought they might get a better look at the moon from Dragon's bedroom window. Yes, the moon was definitely shrinking, agreed Ostrich.
Oh, we have to do something about it. Oh.
Except Dragon had fallen sound asleep. Ostrich decided she should go to sleep too, and worry about the moon tomorrow night. It was past their bedtimes after all. Ostrich said Dragon should try his magnifying glass. A magnifying glass makes things look bigger, so you can take a closer look. Now Dragon would get a good look at that moon. Except Ostrich was in his way.
Whoops.
It's definitely not as big as it used to be.
A piece of the moon must have fallen off.
Decided Ostrich.
And if it has, well, it must be around here somewhere.
Dragon and Ostrich had looked all over for the missing piece of the moon. But it was very dark out, and they kept bumping heads. Dragon decided as soon as it was morning, he'd go search for the piece of the moon in the daylight. Dragon got up very early and ate a big breakfast in case he found the missing piece of the moon and it was heavier than it looked. Ostrich wouldn't be able to help Dragon this time because her head was still too sore from all last night's bonking. Dragon was determined to find the piece of the moon. He liked the moon. It was his favorite nightlight after all. Dragon looked anywhere the piece of the moon might have fallen. Then Mail Mouse came by.
Did you lose something, Dragon?
She asked.
Oh, well, I'll help you find it. What are we looking for?
A piece of the moon. It seems to have fallen out of the sky.
explained Dragon.
The moon isn't missing a piece.
Said Male Mouse kindly. Male Mouse showed Dragon why the moon changes.
Let's pretend this is the moon. The sun always shines on the moon from the same place.
Male Mouse then explained that the moon moves through the sky.
Because we're on the Earth, we don't see the moon from the same spot every time. So sometimes we see the shady side of the moon, and sometimes we see the lit side.
So that night, Dragon went to bed and said goodnight to his fingers and tail, goodnight to his bedpost, lamp and ceiling, and goodnight to the moon, a friend who would always be there for him. He was a very happy dragon.